going to give you a walk around outside and then we'll hop inside. This is our Grandby Flatbed model. A lot of our customers out there have seen our slide-in campers over the years. Never had a chance to tour a flatbed model. They're growing in popularity. A little bit more room inside, more storage, different style bed up top, so we'll show you that. On the outside of the camper, lots of different options available. You can pick and choose off of our website or off of our price list. This particular camper has 8-foot awning. It's a long bed, flatbed truck camper, so you need a flatbed installed on your truck. Camper bolts onto that. We have a standard window on your passenger side here. Sidewall steps to be able to access roof racks if you're carrying anything up top. Door, screen door. Behind here is some more items. You'll have deadbolt, paddle latch, more steps, access to the roof. Battery box and the camper batteries are inside. We have a sealed battery box vented to the outside. 2 propane tanks in here. This particular one, we put a cassette toilet built in. We'll show you that on the inside, but it's located here. It has a lid that lifts up, toilet, and then the outside is the cassette. We have separate videos on that too, but built in, more of a permanent style toilet, cassette holding tank for it. Really easy to use, comfortable. Camper jacks on the corners. If you get an awning, we also put an awning light out here. Roof latches when the top is down, 6 roof latches. LED exterior lighting package. It's an option for 2 side lights, 1 on each side, and 4 down lights. There's 1 here, 1 there, and 2 more on the other side. So for this side, that covers it. We are now looking at the rear of the camper. So the rear has a rear dinette seating on the inside. Rear windows standard. Spotlights, rear floodlights available as an option. You have 2 roof latches back here. Smooth skin, different sidings available. All of the campers are insulated in the roof and all of the walls and the floor of the camper and the flatbed. You can choose from smooth siding or our traditional corrugated siding. Down the side here, you have a standard window. This is the rear wall plug for solar if you want to plug in a portable solar panel. Camper also has the availability of a roof solar panel, which most people get. Exterior downlights, outside shower connection, hot, cold water, refrigerator vents. We have 5 different types of refrigerators. There's 2 styles, compressor and gas absorption, and then there's 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large. Shore power connection, if you want to plug into a campsite, generator, furnace exhaust, 6-gallon hot water heater, DSI, direct spark ignition, city water connection here, sink drain here. So from the inside, the sink port drains to the outside. You can use a gray water bag or a bucket. And then you have a 20-gallon freshwater fill in this compartment, as well as a city water if you want full hookups for it. Water tank drain if you want to drain the water or access fresh water from the outside. Another downlight over here, camper jacks, roof latches. The other side of the second light, exterior LED lighting package. 4 windows in the soft pop-up portion. Longer cabover bed on a flatbed model. This nose from here to here is 60 inches long compared to 48 inches long on our normal slide-in units. And the cabover portion here is a few inches thicker, which gives us underbed storage. So we'll show you that on the inside. The bed will lift up here so you can put clothes and accessories in the internal storage space underneath the bed. Inside the Grandby Flatbed Camper now. Big cab over bed. The standard cab over bed is 60 inches by 78 inches across in the Hawk and the Grandby flatbeds. The standard slide out for it is a queen bed. So you have 2 cushions with about a 12-inch slide out for it. So it makes a full queen size bed. We have an option for the king slide, which is longer slide out, 2 additional cushions. And what that does is gives you the ability to sleep either direction. You can now sleep north, south, or east, west. So if you have a family, need more sleeping space, couple, if you prefer to sleep that way, you can do it with the king slide. Some people are height-wise, they're okay on it either way. If you're taller, you're going to want probably a king slide out. If you're average sized couple or people, the queen is probably more than adequate. Good sized bed up there. If you're traveling solo, you can leave all of these cushions at home, really. A lot of couples and solo travelers that order a flatbed will leave that in, or they'll take that out and leave it at home. So they just have one bed set up all the time, pillows, blankets, and sleeping bag ready to roll. They just leave it just like that. They don't bother sliding it out. Moving down to this area, you have battery box. We can fit a single battery in here. We can fit a dual battery setup. We can do one 12-volt battery. We can do 2 12-volt batteries. We can do 2 6-volt batteries, or we have lithium packages available now as well. Dual lithium package and 3 lithium package. They're 100 amp hour batteries. So a lot of people in the flatbed models are upgrading to a lithium batteries, red arc manager, DC-DC charger, upgraded wiring, upgraded fusing, and then you can do a single or dual solar panels on the roof. In this cabinet, if you get the cassette toilet, this is what it would look like. Built-in toilet, lid lifts up. You can take this off. This is on a Velcro strip here. You can leave it on all the time, but it gives you the ability to sit here. The lid will swivel different directions on the top. You can open that up and move it around. You can sit down on it. Electric flush. Water, fresh water for the flush cassette is what we showed you outside. This will come down. You can move that lid around. You can put your top down on it when you're not using it, and then put your sheet back over it for privacy, so you don't have to look at that all the time. That just goes across the front. Up in here is the electronics of the camper. 12-volt fuse block, ground circuit breakers for outside 120-volt AC electricity. Battery separator, keeps the truck battery and the camper battery separate. Power converter. So this is your whole system up here. Your water tank is up behind here. 20-gallon freshwater tank, forward, down low. Electrical outlet over here. Over in this corner we have a thermostat, hot water switch, and a monitor panel down here. That will run the furnace, forced air furnace, which is down here. It's optional, but most people get it. It's probably one of the best options you can get. Flatbed campers are available with a single 160-watt solar panel on the roof, or dual panels, meaning 2 160-watt panels, so 320-watt total. Charge controller is installed in the kitchen cabinets, and the readout is located right here. We use Overland solar panels, Overland solar charger. It's going to tell you how much energy is coming back into the batteries from the solar panels and give you current state of charge on your batteries. Our sink and stove on this model, we upgraded it for the showroom to add in the flush mount appliances. They're flat and they're recessed into the countertop. Really nice sink and stove. The standard sink and stove come standard, obviously. they look a little different. You can see it on different videos. The sink is more of a rectangular and the stove is a couple inches above the countertop. Both versions work really well. Upgraded version of a flush mount is probably more popular these days, but the standard sink and the standard stove still work great. Kitchen cabinets, some storage, silverware drawer, storage cabinet, refrigerator. This one has the medium size isotherm fridge. This is a compressor refrigerator. Runs on AC DC only, does not run on propane. So you need dual batteries and a solar panel to run this type of refrigerator. This is an isotherm 85 liter, which is like the medium size. We can go bigger or smaller. They all have refrigerator, door storage, and a freezer compartment. And to close these, push it, clicks, and then there's a safety latch for it. Seating in the rear is standard on all of the flatbed models. The Grandby model is bigger back here. Camper's longer, 8-foot model. Seat for adults here, swivel table. You can get the inside shower option if you want it. If you don't get the inside shower, what you end up with is storage underneath here for goodies, knickknacks, whatever you're carrying with you. You can stuff you don't need access to, you can stuff it in there. Seating underneath the seat is all storage space, big cavity, big void. Throw a ton of gear in there. Both sides are wide open underneath the seats, storage, rear seating area, and then 3 windows all the way around the back, 4 windows in the pop-up portion of the camper. We have a roof vent and an extra roof vent in this model. You can get those with fans. Standard vinyl sides. We use vinyl instead of canvas. Airtight, waterproof fabric. Really good durability factor. 4 windows on the pop-up portion. You have a privacy flap. Clear window, so if it's cold and windy, you can still have sunlight coming in. Weather's good, you can open up all the layers. The screen itself is built in. You can leave them open, flapping, or if you want them out of the way. Most people just fold it in half, so you have nice fresh air coming in. If you need adjustability, just a little bit of breeze, you can flap them down just so you have small airflow coming in. Before you leave, or if you want to close everything up for stormy weather, close the clear flap, privacy flap. And we do have a cold weather package available. It's called a thermal pack. Used to be called the Arctic pack, now the thermal pack. Cold weather blanket that Velcros here, all the way down each side. We'll put a strip of Velcro here along the bottom wall. So you can have another layer, an air barrier, almost like a dual pane window. Helps keep condensation down a little bit and quieter at night. A little darker in the morning when the sun's coming up if you want to sleep in. And helps a lot to keep the heat in as well as the cool. Right inside the doorway is our light bars, like light switches, 12-volt outlet. So we have regular old school 12-volt outlet for recharging items. We have USB outlets for recharging cell phones, camera batteries, volt meter to give you a readout on how well charged up your batteries are, house outlet if you're plugged into shore power, generator, campsite, garage, this will come alive. We have converters, but we don't have inverters. And then you have your outside switching, interior floor lights, exterior down lights, rear floodlights, reefer fan, hot weather. You can turn on a reefer fan just to get better cooling, and then exterior LED side lights. These floor lighting standard, exterior down lights are optional, rear floodlights are optional, and reefer fan comes with a refrigerator. Fire extinguisher for safety. Probably the biggest benefit customers see for storage is underbed storage here. This slide out portion lifts up, hydraulic struts, aluminum frame construction, filled in, built out. You can throw all your clothes, bedding, guns, cameras, whatever you're carrying with you, fishing poles. Pack it away neatly, out of sight, out of mind, and that'll just drop back down. So normal bed, underbed storage. Roof system you've seen on other videos. The roof is just on a folding hinge. Really easy to raise and lower the roof from inside. Push it up. There's a bar for it. This locks into place. Got your LED interior lights, windows, and the vent. So we welcome you to any of our showrooms. Stop on by and we'll give you a better tour.